Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Thursday, April the 25th. My name is Judge Esparza. We have a couple of writs scheduled for this afternoon. We do not have a court reporter. If you're requesting a court reporter, your case will be reset for a later date. Not hearing any objections, we will proceed as such. First case I'm going to call is C1811-24-A, State of Texas versus Denora Estrada. Ms. Estrada, please stand up in the middle of the courtroom there. She is English speaking. Mr. Rubio Salinas, this is your motion, sir. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Well, I know there's no transcript, Judge, but Rubio Salinas, I represent my client, Ms. Estrada, Judge. She's 20 years old. She has she's got two charges against her. Each bond is set at $50,000 cash or surety. She has absolutely no prior criminal history. She is charged with aggravated robbery and engaging in organized criminal activity out of Donna, and I believe each count is $50,000. That amount, Judge, is excessive. It's beyond her financial means. She's only 20 years old. She's a single parent. She's got one child, a little boy that's 4 years old. She resides in San Juan, Texas, with her parents. Her parents are they're in my office right now, Judge. They're actually watching what we're doing. And she's asking the court if the court would be kind enough to consider a bond reduction so that she could get out and be with her family. She'll abide by any condition that the court would impose. If the court feels that AIP is necessary, it won't be a problem, Judge. Whatever the court feels is necessary to have her released, we'll be glad to abide by it. I did reach out to the state judge earlier this afternoon, but I had not heard back from the state's attorney. I'm not sure if they're in agreement with the bond reduction or not, Judge.
Judge, my recommendation, and that's correct. Sorry, Mr. Salinas, I was in court this morning and then I just got this request this morning, or the information for this case while I was in court. But the recommendation is, I was recommending a $30,000 cash surety on each bond, Judge.
Judge, respectfully, we'd be asking if the court could consider $5,000. My understanding, this was under the law party. She's not the person that's accused of holding a weapon. And the person that I believe is the co-defendant is somebody that was related to her through marriage. And so with no prior criminal history, Judge, 20 years old, she is a high school graduate. She actually went to, I think, Southern Careers Institute. So we're asking the court if the court would do something in line. At $30,000, Judge, she won't be able to get out. But if the court could consider coming down to $5,000 cash or surety, Judge, we would be extremely grateful. And we'll abide by any condition, AIP, whatever the court imposes. We'll come back for a status hearing in 30 days, whatever the court would order.
Raise your right hand, man. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name. Speak loudly, please.
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Denora Berenice Estrada.
You put your hand down. How old are you, Denise?
Denora.
I'm sorry, Denora. How old are you?
I'm 20.
What city do you currently live in?
San Juan, Texas,
You live with who?
with my mother, and my brother and my son.
How old is your son?
He's 4 years old. Where was he born?
Where were you born?
I was born in McAllen, Texas.
Salinas, it's very serious charges. These individuals pulled a gun, allegedly pulled a gun on somebody and put it to their chest. Not saying she was the person holding the gun, but she was with this individual, and then they allegedly fled the scene. I'm gonna order, if you do make bond, I'm gonna order random UAs through probation department. Probation's gonna contact you to go in and get drug tested. If you don't show up, you possibly end up back in orange over here. If you show up and you're positive for drugs or alcohol, you will end up back in jail. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
No contact. Alleged victim. Stay off of social media. Impose a curfew, 8 p.m., 7 a.m. That means you're at home every single day, not just Monday through Friday, every single day by 8 o'clock. You don't leave the house. Are you working?
No, sir.
You don't leave the house earlier than 7 a.m. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
They go check and you're not home when you're supposed to be. You have a hearing, see why we shouldn't put you back in jail. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
This other person that was in the car with you, is he related to you?
He's my ex-brother-in-law.
Does he live with you?
No, sir.
Okay, no contact with him either. Bond will be reduced to $10,000 cash surety on the aggravated assault. $5,000 cash surety on the engaging in organized criminal activity.
Judge, was that 10,000 on the aggravated robbery, Judge?
I'm sorry, aggravated robbery, I said assault. 10,000 on the aggravated robbery, 5,000 on the engaging in organized criminal activity.
Thank you, Your Honor. Very grateful, Judge. Thank you.
Yes. All right, anything else?
No, sir, that's all we have, Judge. Thank you for your time.
All right, have a good afternoon, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Villarreal, we had your case, yes, you go ahead, she can be excused. Recall, or we're gonna call C1791-24-M, State of Texas versus Rembert Hernandez. He is present in the courtroom. Recall yesterday, he does not speak English, so we have a
Correct.
translator here. Just go slowly, Mr. Villarreal, so that they can get everything across to him.
Yes, Judge. Judge, the matter was reset to today. We do have an agreed recommendation for the court.
Okay,
The agreement is as follows, Judge, that the bond be reduced from 75,000 cash surety to 25,000 cash surety.
as you recall, Mr. Villarreal, there wasn't a protective order issued by the magistrate. So your client cannot have contact with that victim in Maria Sanchez 91 days. This protective order will expire
Correct, Judge.
on Saturday, June the 15th, 2024. Do you understand that, Mr. Hernandez? That means no text messages, no phone calls, or any type of social media contact with the alleged victim. Do you understand that, sir? If you have contact with her and she reports it, you will be arrested facing new charges. Do you understand that? Annalise, I'm sorry, is that the agreement, the $25,000?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct, Judge.
I'm gonna go ahead and follow the recommendation. Bond will be reduced to $25,000. Cash surety, no contact. And Mr. Villarreal, I'm just gonna ask, I know it says 91 days, but I'm gonna ask, did he have no contact with the victim until this case is resolved?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do they have children together, do you know?
They do, Judge. They have two children. She is the wife. I believe there's some CPS orders or counseling that he's been ordered to take before any further contact and things of that nature, Judge. But we will admonish him of the court's order.
Okay, good. Anything else?
Nothing else, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hidalgo.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good afternoon.
Thank you,
Likewise.
Good
Judge.
luck to you, soon. Thank you.
May I
We're
be
good for
excused, Your
tomorrow.
Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.